Okay. So, I'm just gonna do a test stream tonight. See how everything's working, see where I'm at, and then, go from there, but it has been a long time since I streamed. So, I haven't really, because I've been closer to Amanda, it's been less of a need to stream. So, then I haven't had as much time. So, for now, I'm gonna start looking at what mission I am at for the Federation of Windurst. And then I'm gonna start just kind of going through missions again. So I'm finally at Saintly Invitation, which is 6-2. So tonight we're gonna do the 6th Ministry, it looks like. And let's see how that goes. Let's see now. Let me change one thing really quick. That's a little better. Okay. So, if you notice the jump in quality, what you can do is you can set the frame rate divisor with Windor to get a smoother picture. Just a feature of Windor. So, we'll do that. Let's see. I need to check for crystals, I need to go talk to the Conquest NPC and go to the Gate Guard. Octatolska Porika in the Opistry and Eastern Building in Windurst. Okay. So, I'm gonna look at my profile. I need to create a bunch of crystals. Let's see. So, bunch of stuff. Yeah, copy keys. Okay. Need crystals. I don't even know if I have crystals. Well, we'll go to crafting guild and see what we can find. Let's go to Windurst, let's go to Woods. That's better, but I'm just worried about the screwing up. But anyways, it just feels a little laggy for some reason. Let's see if I have any crystals. Oh no, I am lagging. Yeah, so we need do 120. Yeah, the game is lagging for some reason. Oh well. I need to go to gate in... I've been using the one in Fort way back when, and then we'll go ahead and get started on the missions. Anyways, so the goal right now is to get through all missions and storylines in the base game up until Ottergon, and just kind of do the voice stuff and kind of get them all recorded, and then slowly I'll work on actually piecing together just the story bits. And once that's done, I'll move on and do something else with my life, but for now that's just sort of what I want done. Final Fantasy XI won't be here forever, and so if I get it recorded, at least I can have like a video log of what I spent so much of my time on when I was young. That seems like a nice thing. So, I think probably maybe 3 clusters will be fine. There we go. Yep. Rank points are there we go. Rank points are full. Okay. Then we talk to Janshura Rashura. Oh, goody woody. Nice to see you drop by. So, what mission will you take upon yourself today? We'll do the 6th Ministry. Hi there. I have a mission from the Opistry for you to tidy up a book vault. With all the ruckus around here, wouldn't you think the Ministry would be issuing missions right now? You got daughter handed to the Opistry. Nothing upsets their routine. With Minister Polska Purika's dislike of Ajido Marajido, though. I guess he's feeling on top of the world about what happened. There we go. Get that out of the way. How visible is... It's just the top of the text box, so like... Something I wanted to adjust is if I go to config window 2, I want the NPC conversations in window 2. No. So basically, window 1, I only want NPC chat conversations. In window 2, and have the NPC. I don't need him NPC conversations, I do need that. And that. Okay. So now I need to fix that. Oh, crud. Should I? Yeah, we can fix that. So I'm using. I really need to start using GIMP, honestly. Or not GIMP, Paint.net. But let me see if I can move. That is there, so I go to GIMP. I open. What is this background called? New background, 1920, 1080. Could do it on layout 4. Let's do this one, and then we need to... About how many pixels in do you think that is? If I had to guess, I would guess it's about here. Edit, let's do, I have square select, so what I really need to do not need to do that at all. This may actually be properly aligned. So let me just go to OBS, properties, select, and this is layout 4. Oh, that's layout 3. I've had a few of these made before in the past, so maybe this one. Let's go with this one. That way I can use that. Now you can see, like if I go over here, no, it's still not quite right. Okay. But I still need to have that. That and this one has a little bit of a misalignment that you can see in the bottom right, so what I'll go ahead and do that cut. Oh, it's on the wrong layer. Let it cut. File, export as, layout for, export, replace. You know what, that's actually pretty close. I just need like another dozen pixels there. So if I edit, cut, and also go to this layer and edit, cut, and also go to this layer, edit, cut, etching, edit, cut. Okay. Did I do anything weird to the font here? No. So, export, export, replace, export. What? Well, that didn't work right. File, export, export, replace, export. Layers, merge down, layers, merge them all down. Flatten, undo, layers, merge down, layers, merge down. Okay. Export. Layout for. It's off by a little bit, but that's fine. Is it fine? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. For the time being, I'm going to deal with it, and then I'll figure out exactly how I want to do this tomorrow, but I don't want to bother with it too much right now. So, let's go from there. Clean it up in post. We're going to the Optistry. Actually, you know what the problem is? Hold on. The actual problem is that my window capture is too large. Like it was never meant to be that big. There we go. That's better. So now all of my other ones should let's see. So like if I went out to my other layouts, go back to this one, for example. Now everything kind of fits well. So, put this over here. Okay. That's fixed. Let's go to Windurst. Waters and go to Tapestry. Be the exit. So let's go there. So anyhow. Yeah. I think that'll do it. Okay, let's get going. The description: at the request of the Optistry, you are to find the former minister Karaha Baruha's laboratory in Torai Marai now, and delve deeper into the mystery of the Book of the Gods. So for now, we're talking to Tosca Porika in the Optistry. Which is on the right side here. Need to figure out what's going on with the lag on the connection here. It might just be my internet. Ooh, camera. Please stop. Okay. Do anybody know where he's at? Dewey, I'm so confused. This goes over. No, that goes. No, this needs to. No. Okay, not him. Riga. How is the mission going? You know, the cleaning of the book vault. Up until now, we've been giving up the holidays to keep things clean and tidy around here. But it looks like Minister Tosca Poricas has finally agreed to get an adventure to help us. Maybe that was a less condescending voice and more of a nice voice. I don't know. See if we can find this guy. Tosca Porika. There we go. What kind of voice does he have? Aren't you the adventurer who completed my last mission? Actually, the mission I issued to the gatehouse was just thought of a cover-up. Since the Incantaru with the Jito Marujito, the Sibyl guards have been paying too much attention to the mission statements. Right, daughter, down to business. Do you remember the mission I issued last time? The Book of the Gods. We had no idea of its location for all those years after the war. That was the tome you recovered for us from the dastardly cat burglar. Ajido Marujido then swiped the book and delivered it to the Star Sibyl himself. Then, a few days ago, the Star Sibyl summoned me to Heaven's Tower and handed the Book of the Gods over to me. I was ordered to never let Daru that tome see the light of day again. But that's what the Star Sibyl ordered, so I must Daru obey. But that is something I just cannot do. The pages of the Book of the Gods are blank. I cannot turn my eyes from the truth. As the name of the optistry suggests, Daru, we are the eyes of Windurst. If I ignore the truth before me, how can I tell myself the ministry of the How can I call myself the minister of the optistry? Here's the deal. What I'm about Daru to tell you must be in the strictest of confidence. You mustn't, Daru, leak a word of it to anyone. When I was still just Daru a student, I heard about the Book of the Gods from the minister at the time, Minister Karaha Baruha. The Book of the Gods refers to the true history, written by the first Star Sibyl for the benefit Daru of the Star Sibyls that would succeed her. The truth contained in this book can be extremely dangerous, and it has been passed down through the generations of ministers. Consequent, Daru, the Book of the Gods is sealed by powerful spells. This seal can only be broken through expenditure of huge amount Darus of magic while employing the Diza star that hangs from the neck of the Star Sibyl. I don't Daru know how he did it, but Minister Karaha Baruha managed to obtain the Star Sibyl's permission to open the Book of the Gods. To breach the seal on the tome, the Minister utilized the power of Horutoto Ruin's magical towers, and from the Book of the Gods he learned the certain truth. This truth was indeed a dangerous thing. Karaha Baruha carried out Daru his research in a laboratory hidden within Toraimarai Canal. You might Daru call this laboratory the sixth ministry of Windurst, the Animastery. Adventurer, find that ministry. If you enter the Animastery, you may find something from Minister Karaha Baruha's research. We must discover the reason why the writings contained in this tome have vanished. Ah, yes, I must give you this. You should be able to enter the Animastery using this ring. It is the Optistry Ring. Try your best, Daru, not to lose it. There we go. Need to go. Let's see. Ramming Gate, Windurst Walls. I think this is going to be the fastest way, so. Karaha Baruha was a minister that led some of their troops during the Great War period, but he used forbidden magic and I think it killed him or something? I don't entirely remember. So, we'll see. I'm tired today. Let's see. I'm only gonna do about an hour today, so I think I can get this one done, and then maybe the next one. But I'm only confident getting this one. I'll just do one mission tonight. And then I'll keep working on them next week. I really, really, really want to play a couple of the games, so I don't know how we'll do. But I need to check the stream's quality and see how it's running. I have some concerns, so... Like, there's really bad latency issues right now. So I'm not sure the quality, and I'm not recording it. So if there is poor quality, there's not much I can do to fix it. Yeah, at least not in post. I have to rely on the Twitch vlog file, and that may or may not be good. So we'll see. But this will probably be cut down to about 10 minutes of talking. What are you doing here? Yeah, shop's closed. Really, I'm tired though. Do I have to talk to him or can I just go? You have authorization from Rhinostery? If an emergency, like you say, Seven will open the gate for you. Okay. Where am I going? Right and then left in the water. And I will go ahead and sneak Invis just in case. I mean, nothing in here is actually dangerous, but... nothing is dangerous to me, at least. I don't think so. Did this get updated? Oh, this did get updated. It runs the water all the way down there. Yeah, so all this area was eventually updated to have level 90 enemies. It used to only be like level 50s. On the water and keep heading left. Well, I can't head that way left, so... northeast, north. Just hug the left wall. When you go up the stairs, southeast, north. South. I can go left here to go east, then left to go north. It's level 60, so I'm out of the advanced area. Ability. Fill the oils, and then I need to call Wavering. Go down? No. I mean, I can see him. I'm just gonna cast die on them from here. No! What is he doing? Okay, he's coming up. Alright, these should die pretty quick. Alright. Okay. Star Diver, I forgot I had that. Let's see. All for those at northeast. Go through the marble door. There we go. Okay, let's see what's going on here. So, Tome of Magic. Ooh, the Star Sibyl's here. You mustn't touch that. That book is forbidden. It is as an experienced adventurer, you should be able to sense the danger, the ominous power that lurks within. How did you come to be here? No one can enter this room except through my private chambers in Heaven's Tower. You need a special key to open that door, the Optistry Ring. Is it possible you have you found Karaha Baru's ring? The one that was lost all those years ago? Well then, I should explain to you about this place. This is the Animastery. It is the hidden sixth ministry, and was built almost 25 years ago. The one who conducted his research here said this to me 30 years ago. The art of drawing magical power from the well of nature has been taken as far as it can go. He formulated a theory for drawing magical power from living beings, as opposed to nature. This magic would manifest in the same amount of power as a creature it was drawn from. This new magical theory had the potential to threaten the lives of living beings, and so there were voices of opposition from among the 5 existing ministries. However, we were in need of power. The power that could be gained from normal creatures was insufficient. We needed the near limitless energy that could be harnessed from a truly awesome entity. Windurst was delivered from obliteration by that very power. But the price we paid for it. I'm sure you you are aware of what we lost. Please take the time to read the books here before you leave. If it was Karaha Baruha's star that led you to this place, then I will not hold this trespass against you. However, citizens of Windurst are forbidden to proceed past the sealed portal of the central tower. If you continue past this point, I will reconsider the matter of punishment. I see it now, Metalsmith. You have a star to guide you. Can I read it anyways? You feel an overwhelming aura of foreboding from this tome. You can almost hear someone whispering for you to stay away. This book contains a history of the Horutoto ruins. Based on literature housed in the Optistry, the Horutoto ruins of Saruta Baruta date back to the time of the first Star Sibyl. The architecture of the buildings, the technology used, the highly advanced magical theory, all of this points to the existence of an ancient civilization in the area. This book contains a history of the Horutoto ruins. According to the books on the towers, the mage who lost his life during the height of the tower battle was attempting to summon the great beast that lurked in the full moon fountain. With the destruction of the magical gizmos in the north tower, the great beast was free to roam Saruta Baruta on the nights of the full moon. This book contains a history of the Horutoto ruins. According to the books on the tower, the mage who lost his... Okay, we just read that one. So that's the same one. The 5 towers of the Horutoto ruins are arranged with the 4 of the towers surrounding a central tower. The magical power that pours forth from the gizmos has been used to create many enspelled tomes. Numerous researchers scrambled over each other to be the first to discover the source of this magical power. The mystery surrounding the towers was eventually solved by a famous hermit. Can I go up the stairs? Yeah. This is an old song about the legend of the Horutoto ruins. Led by a wondrous star, the people found their paradise. A land verdant and bountiful, a land without cruelty or vice. The shining star of 6 points does the wild beast bind. Fading into the southern sky, a fountain left behind. I need to try better next time. Like, I can go to her bedchambers, or... Where does this lead? Okay. I guess we just go through here. And leave through here. I hope we can leave through here. Is this a magical teleporter? It is not. Alright, like, is there any... No, there's no point in actually running back out. Let's just put on my warp ring. My warp ring. I have warp ring. There it is. One. There we go. I need to figure out what's going on with like the dropped frames and stuff, because it's like 64% dropped frames, so I really need to fix this before I continue doing the rest of the story. Figure it out in a bit. Alert to Tolska. Let's go Windurst. Waters exit. Yes, please. I am dropping all the frames. It's incredible. Yeah, I'm gonna do one of these tonight. Here we go. You finally made it back. How did it go? Did you find anything? I forget what voice I used for him. What? The Star Sibyl was there? Oh my goodly goddess. Charges could be brought against me. If they throw me in the dark dungeon, all is lost, Daru. Adventure, my life is in your hands. Take this and keep it safe. If I'm imprisoned in the dark dungeon, take it to the Star Sibyl and use it to secure my freedom. This is not blackmail. This is negotiation. Yes, you will negotiate my freedom with the Star Sibyl. Don't breathe a word of this to anyone. Now quickly, get yourself away from here. What's the next one? Next mission, Awakening of the Gods. Ranostri Minister Rokususu has traveled to Elshino to investigate the facts concerning the Iru Kairu, a researcher from 30 years past. The Ranostri has asked you to bring Minister Rokususu back for her own safety. Okay, yeah, the next mission's quite long, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave that there for tonight and clip this together and put it together tomorrow. I'm gonna check the volume settings and see how the volume's doing with this. Just for my own notes, the game sound is peaking around negative 35 decibels and the mic is peaking at around negative 20 decibels when I'm talking into it. But the normal speaking is around negative 25, so that's probably good. It peaks a little bit every now and then, but I don't think it's too bad. Anyways, I don't think... So the way it's set up, it doesn't look like my